Hello, my friends from around the world. Just wanted to spend a little bit of time with you all beautiful souls, and the ones who are being open to this infinite consciousness. Out here in Texas again with Brother John and Brother Lee on his porch and enjoying the infinite good that's going on. So I was just talking in the group with that element of seeing that infinite good everywhere you are, whether it's these beautiful blades of grass, all the new leaves forming all over the world. Don't let it be just limited to your garden or your yard or your house or your life. It's life, truth, and love. Being. You're not making that happen, right? But we are. We do need to glorify it and magnify it. Not in the forms. We appreciate the forms, of course. The more that we can be in that conscious awareness, this path of awareness that does not stumble, does not limit, does not restrict. It's infinite in so many ways. In the representation of all the infinite life under the sea, the new life that's happening every second, the new growth, and see yourself growing new. There's no aging, there's not even a little one growing from being a baby to a toddler to an infant to a young adult to then an adult. No, there's only God's infinite perfection there. If that's God's perfect child that doesn't ever grow old. Just really accepting that and manifesting that in our own life, in our own consciousness, that we're tuning into the reality when we see that it's God consciousness. It's the Christ consciousness. It's not yours or mine or his or hers. It's the Christ consciousness that allows this infinite everything, infinite opportunity, infinite love, infinite grace that will show up in exactly the form necessary for you as you continue to see, like Joel teaches us in the infinite way, to embrace this in quietness and confidence, to enter this cool, calm contentment, this pool of contentment, not physical contentment, but spiritual contentment. That everything is we learn that wherever we go, we're already there. that we're grateful for the food on our plate, not just for our food, but that it appears because of God's infinite grace, not because giving somebody money, not because, oh, you bought groceries. No, it's God's infinite, infinite love, infinite beauty. And as we've worked together with quite a few that have been freed of limitations of what you eat and how you eat and all that, it's so awesome to see I'm so grateful for that freedom, for you to see that food has no power. Don't we give it power? As is taught in the Bible even, that God didn't create anything unclean. Don't accept that for a second in your own life. There's nothing unclean that God made, and it's okay to make right choices for your eating habits, but don't see that anything is unclean. And I'll tell you, you will be free of food poisoning or poisonous plants. That there's no such thing, as I've helped people realize that have even been aware that they've been around poison ivy and touched it even after weeding and things like that, and they realize, oh my gosh, it's been in my hands. And no, free yourself of that. God never created a poison plant. He didn't create a poison anything. As I've pointed out, also had people that demonstrated over that in their farm, where actually their helper sprayed a bunch of poison on their plants that didn't know it. They thought it was water. And the effects were trying to take hold of the plants turning brown and wilting and clear for several hours. That was happening. But as he himself, the farmer, knew consciously that God never created any bad effect. There's no cause and effect in his world. There's only that infinite good. And by the next day, those plants were turning back to being healthy. They were dropping off all the brown leaves and so-called evidence of that. So and again, we're not doing this to try and change the pictures. We're seeing the principle of it, that we're accepting that only God has power. We're realizing this infinite presence, this omnipresence, omnipotence, that you don't give power to things in your life that you know that God didn't create. Of course, we have to take that into a spiritual consciousness. It's not the little me doing it. It's not my human mind doing it. It's that Christ consciousness, that acceptance of soul identity, that we truly become this servant of the Lord, that we allow his grace to govern thee. Then we start embracing that morning star. When we awaken, we realize we're putting off that mortality and putting on immortality. that we're ceasing from the man whose breath is in his nostrils. We're accepting true identity, soul identity that cannot be touched by any negatives or limitations or discords. And yeah, our material senses will try to give testimony to the limitations, to the problems. Those don't disappear easily. But as we hold to this consciousness, as we hold fast, as Jesus taught his disciples, hold fast, realize where this is. This is not in the human mind. This is not in a body, in a mortal body. This is in spiritual body. It's in that infinite awareness of love. Infinite love. So sorry, I'm losing my battery. Oh my goodness, so I'll have to end it here. We'll look forward to talking on the next one. Many blessings.